Robert Zinni here from 5enses magazine. I'm here at Arts Prescott Gallery on Whiskey Row, and I'm about to interview some of the members here at the co-op to learn more about their artistry and how we can support Arts Prescott Gallery going forward.
Hi, I'm Abby Brill. I've been a member at Arts Prescott for 8 years now. I do functional ceramics, so mugs, bowls, ramen bowls, sushi plates, platters. It's all very affordable. I want it to be priced so that you can take it home and use it all the time. Come see us at Arts Prescott Co-op on Montezuma.
Abby, I was wanting to know what is Arts Prescott Gallery and what makes it different from all the other galleries in town?
Okay, well, so most galleries run in a way that there's an owner, and they get art from artists that could be from anywhere and sell it. And the owner gets a percentage, and the artists get a percentage. And when you have a co-op, which is what we have, we are the only co-op on Whiskey Row. When you have a co-op, it's owned by the artists themselves. So we are all local. We all do everything for the gallery. We do the paperwork, we do the cleaning, we do the sales, and we all work shifts. And when somebody comes into the gallery and you talk to an artist that's there, there's always an artist on duty here, and all the artists pay rent every month, and then a certain percentage of their sales go to the co-op, go to the business itself. Whereas in a regular business, the artist sacrifices 40 to 50%. So we own it. We have a real vested interest in this business, and it's a wonderful model. It's a wonderful business model because what we do is we not only spend time in our studios making our work, but we come in and we sell the work here, and we sell not only our own work, but we're familiar with everybody's work here. So when you come in, the member on duty will tell you about the pieces that you're looking at. And so it's a really healthy model that we're not just in our little studios making art, but we're actually interacting with folks, and we are all local. Everybody in the co-op is local.
Hi, my name is Lana Ante, and this is my work. I do hand-beaded jewelry, and my larger pieces are always hand-knotted, so they last for generations.
Lana, I was wanting to know, how did this co-op get founded?
Well, prior to 1994, which is when we opened the doors at the first gallery south in the 200 block, there were some founding members that had this wonderful idea. The founding members, to the best of my recollection, and after speaking to Janet Childress, one of the founders, were Cindy Myers, Jim Antonius, John Lutz, and Chuck Willoughby, who all did blown glass, Janet Childress, Hannah Hunter, Leanna Moss, and Terry Stone, who were clay artists, Royce Carlson, he did mixed media and metal, Lenny Thompson was a painter, Devorah Canagas, and she was a jeweler. So there were 11 founding members. And then there were non-founding original members, of which Vanessa Tamarin and I were part of the original group that was down in the next block. Now, above the door in our original gallery is this beautiful glass transom that was developed for that first gallery by Jim Antonius, one of the founding members and a glass blower. We were in that first gallery for 9 months. I like to say that we were kind of giving birth to ourselves as a cooperative gallery, and we were learning how to work together. And Devorah talked us into using this eggplant-colored paint. And the idea was we didn't want a white ceiling because if it's white, it has a tendency to draw the eye. We wanted a dark color, so she convinced us to do eggplant. And we also painted the Buc-ee's gun cases that were to be jewelry cases that eggplant color. We all had eggplant paint color in our hair, on our clothes, on our shoes. It was kind of like an Arts Prescott badge of honor So we also bought this really expensive, beautiful Berber carpeting and the cheapest padding we could find. It didn't work out too well. So when we moved in here, we bought the industrial carpet with the very best padding we could afford. So lesson learned. We'd like to recognize Francis Fields, who, when we leased this building, was so supportive of this co-op being here. And she was an artist in her own right. We've done a couple of commemorative shows for her over the years. She was very instrumental in the success of Arts Prescott Cooperative Gallery. We still work with members of the Fields family that own our building, and we have a wonderful relationship with them. So thank you, Fields family.
Well, thank you for little tidbits of history about
Thank you.
Arts Gallery.
Thank you very much.
I'm Caroline Linscott, and this is my art up here. I mostly do watercolor. Every once in a while, I venture into a little bit of oil. Thank you all, and come and see us.
Carolyn, I was wondering, how is Arts Prescott Gallery, how is your participation in the Fourth Friday walks?
We have a wonderful time. We call it a party. We have food and hors d'oeuvres, and that varies. We bring in local artists. Sometimes they're emerging artists. Sometimes they're well-known artists of various medias, and we just have a great time. We open it up. We stay later, and the Fourth Friday is a great opportunity every month to come down and experience our gallery. We really do appreciate our locals that come down and support us. This really is mostly local people coming in, and we wouldn't be here without our local people coming down and support our gallery. We do really appreciate that.
So when you open up in June for Fourth Friday, are you doing anything a little bit different because of the restrictions from the pandemic?
We feel that we need to be cautious and follow some of the guidelines that have been put forth to keep people healthy here in Prescott. And so, yeah, we do have hand sanitizers, and when we're working, we do wear the mask as well. So,
well, Caroline, I just want to say I really love your earrings, and thank you for your time.
Local earrings right here at Arts Prescott. Nice scarf, Art Prescott.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
And we are going to be talking to one of your peers next.
Thank you.
No problem.
Hi, my name's Melody McConaughey, and I am a recycle folk art assemblage person, which kind of means I never know what I'm going to make next. It just kind of has to inspire me. The night lights and the dishes are from recycled glass from glass blowers, and the glass is from Santa Fe, Sedona, and Prescott.
We are going to be talking about your fundraiser. So you are known for the Arts Gallery Holiday Fundraiser. What is that all about?
Well, as Lana had mentioned, 26 years ago, a bunch of hippies got together and opened a small gallery, which we've grown into a big gallery. And because they were community-oriented and Prescott was much smaller, they developed this fundraiser. And all the artists donate a piece, and people from outside the community can donate a piece. 100% of the money goes to the organization. And we kind of joke because one year it's animals, and next year it's people, animals, people. And so we've sponsored Horses with Heart. We've done Meals on Wheels. We've done the Launch Pad. We've done benefits. And the interesting part is, from this gallery, they often make over $1,000 on one fundraiser. And it's up for a month. It's like we do our guest shows, only it's for the fundraiser. So we are submitting names now. Everybody, there's 25 artists, will submit causes that they believe in, and then we have a meeting and we vote on them, and we contact the people. And like Launchpad, a lot of the students did some artwork for it and sold it. It's a really nice, tight community thing. It's not like we're selling raffle tickets. We're not going and knocking on doors. They come in here, their artwork is displayed and sold, and we do not take our projects back. We give them the projects they can use for other fundraisers. So we're really proud of it because we really celebrate it. We have a great party that night. And like I said, $1,000 per organization is pretty important at that time of the year. So we're proud of it.
Right.
And if you want to contribute something, feel free to do that.
Hi there, I'm Shelley Rogers Fletcher, and I'm the gourd artist here in Arts Prescott Cooperative Gallery, and these are my gourds.
Shelley, so if I am new to the gallery or if I just walk in from the street, what is the consumer's experience or the visitor's experience here in the gallery? What can I expect?
Well, I think the thing that we really bring to the community and to customers and patrons that come up to Prescott is they're always going to talk to an artist. Any of us that work the gallery, we are the cheap manual labor that runs the place. So when they come in, we know certainly a lot about our own art, but we make it our business to know about everybody's art in the gallery. So that's part of the learning experience when a new member comes in, is to literally talk to the members. We keep a book with all that information so that we are as learned as we can be in the other mediums that are represented. And I think the really neat thing about the co-op is then when a sale happens, we get excited for the other artists. It benefits our business, obviously, but it's important to us, too, that I make a great sale for another artist. It makes my day. And so I think that's important. The other thing that I think we really bring to the community is because we're all local, we really try to help the customer, not only to understand the art that they're seeing and what they're seeing and what it means, but also something about the community. People come in maybe and they're looking for a place to have lunch, or they want to know what events are in town, or they want to know their way to Watson Lake. You know, there's lots of places to see. So we become a little mini chamber of commerce, really, in helping people.
When you have someone come in here, do you have to do the research about your fellow co-op members, or do you already know the relationships between them?
We pretty much know, or make it our business to know. Now, if they ask a question that we can't answer, we always offer to call that artist if they want to know something specific that we can't answer, but we try to be as knowledgeable as we can. And I've been in the co-op 6 years now, so I've had a chance to be around the other artists, hear them talk. Sometimes at our meeting we do little mini tutorials to explain to the other artists what our art's about, how we do it. And that helps a lot too, to get that information that we really need to sell it well.
Hello, I'm Dennis McCullough, and this is my art. My work is mainly in pen and ink, colored pencil. I focus mainly on local scenes and features in Arizona. I'm the newest member of the gallery. I joined in January. The next 3 months were spent in training. I learned not only about the work and understand the work of all the other artists in the co-op, but to also understand the marketing and financial side as well. I've worked with maybe a dozen members of the co-op, and they've all been very helpful, understanding, and patient with me. And in fact, today was my first solo opening, and thanks to their training, I think it went pretty smoothly.
Okay. So is the training kind of like grueling, like a boot camp? Like is it an artist boot camp, or what does the training look like?
No push-ups, no running in the mud.
Okay.
No, it's the requirements for the accounting are very specific and very detailed, and that was the most difficult part of it. I enjoyed learning about all the other artists. Everybody has been very helpful, and they help each other too.
So when you're looking for a gallery, what drew you here to display your art and wanting to be part of the co-op?
I looked at other galleries, and some of them didn't have the exposure on the main street on Whiskey Row. Others, I was limited in the number of pieces of my art I could display. And here I got half a membership. I get it 6 feet of wall, and I've got 10 pieces up, and they're in the front door. So I'm very pleased.
I heard that I could find a gift card for someone. Where can I find out more information about getting a gift card or the gallery?
Just you come up to the counter, you get a gift certificate, and it's redeemable indefinitely. There's no expiration date.
Cool. Well, Dennis, thank you for your time, and I guess welcome to Arts Prescott Gallery as their newest member.
Thank you. I look forward to a lot of years working with them. I consider being part of the co-op as being part of a family.
Oh, nice. That's so sweet. Thank you, Dennis, for your time. We're going to check in with one last member of the co-op.
Thank you, Robert.
Hello, I'm Ann Ramsey, and I'd love for you to see the art that I do here at Arts Prescott Gallery. I love to sew, and I'll sew on just about any surface I can find. Embellished jeans jackets, journal covers. I even have some sewn greeting cards. Love to have you visit us someday.
And I was wondering, how can I support, or the community members support, Arts Prescott Gallery, and where can I find more information about the gallery?
Well, of course, we're in the heart of Whiskey Row, so we'd love to have you visit in person, but if that's not possible, we have a Facebook page where you can learn more information about us, and we also have a website, www.artsprescott.com, and you can buy a gift certificate through there if anyone could, if they're not able to come into the gallery. I also would like to just tell a little short story. One time when I was working, a couple came in and they looked to me like they were probably college students. And they spent the longest time here, and they just lingered and lingered over Anne Leggie's art. Especially the young man was just looking at it so longingly. And I went over and spoke to them, and he said, "Oh, I know I can't afford this, but one of these days I want to be able to afford real art." So I think it's important for people to understand we have real art that people can buy. I have a display that I've put out that I hope you'll show people of items that are $50 or less. This is an example. I wish I could say this is my art, but it isn't. This is Mary Claire McCartan's beautiful print that's a very reasonable price. So I just want people to know that although we have beautiful, beautiful fine art, we also have practical, beautiful things that are affordable. I'd like to say one more thing, that art is such a vital part of our community, both of Prescott community and the world community. There are two distinct languages. There's the verbal, which separates people, and there's the visual that is understood by everybody. That's a quote by Yaakov Agam. We understand how people are going through troubled times right now. We want to bring beauty and understanding and communication to your life, and we really look forward to seeing people in the gallery or any other way that we can communicate with them.
All right, and I hope that people do, because like you mentioned, just looking at the beautiful art here, it's very therapeutic. It shows
very
that beauty
uplifting.
is around, so it's very uplifting.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you for your time, Anne.
Thank you very much. We've really enjoyed having the opportunity to introduce the viewers to Arts Prescott Gallery. This is an example. These items are examples of things that you can buy here for $50 or less. Some are whimsical, some are practical, some are wearable, and some represent the Prescott area.
To check out these artists and many more artists, head down to Arts Prescott Gallery or log on to their websites, artsprescott.com. And for the latest information from 5 Senses, log on to 5enses.mag.com.